what's up, everybody?
This is Rami and Jay Bear.
This is Jay Bear and Rami. And we are Morba Chats.
What's going on, everyone? Don't forget, this whole season right now of Morba Chats is all about helping promoters or people who want to be promoters. So everything we're talking about today is for the promoter.
In this episode, we're throwing it back to 1999. Actually, I don't know what year did we do the Morba Chat, the Bachata Conmigo?
Bachata Conmigo third year, 2014.
14?
No, 13.
Feels like so much longer ago.
11, 12, yeah, 13. This was a 2013 sweater. I lost all the other stuff we had.
What other
this
stuff?
one. I don't know. Do we have more stuff?
Keychain?
No. Oh, wait, no. I still have the... We're getting off topic. So, what are we doing today, Juan?
We're going to talk to you. We're going to answer a few questions from the audience and see, what kind of topics they want us to talk about. Like he mentioned, we're going to talk about event promoters questions. So, let's see what we got. Let's talk to...
Juan, you sound like you know exactly what we're talking about, dude.
I know, right?
All right, so let me do a quick summarization of what he just said. We reached out to some of our viewers and our friends, and we asked them, what is something that you've been wondering about, and how can we help you? And so everything we're going to answer now is what they're asking. And Miss Producer is going to ask the question.
What? Let's hear it. What's question number one?
All right, first question is how to build a network.
Rami?
Is that a question? No, how do you build a network, right? It's a question. Proper grammar, yo. All right, so how do you build a network? Well, network is like what? Network friends or... wait, for promotion. So, sorry.
Yeah,
I lost the topic for a second. All right, so a network for promotions, first off, is you have to build your core. Your core group of people that you will always work with whenever you want to do something. So the easiest way is find a friend or find someone who is almost a friend that has the same kind of interest that you have. An example, me and Juan... When we first met, we actually did not meet in the salsa scene. We met in called Unique Programs at Sacramento State, which through event concerts and stuff like that. And then from there, we got into the salsa scene.
And I can't get rid of him anymore.
So that's how we became friends. And then we started making events together for the Salsa Local Club. So that's an example. Find people with the same interests and start working together.
What are the best ways to network? What are the best places to network?
Best places to network is to places where, actually anywhere. To tell you the truth, anywhere.
That's the answer.
Like, that's the answer. I was going to find a fancy way to say it, but it's really anywhere. Because what it is when you're networking is you're giving yourself a quick elevator pitch to another person. You're not even thinking about it, but you are. Mm-hmm. Right?
Exactly. You're starting by selling yourself
yep.
to the other person.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, what is one of the most places that most people find networking at?
Social gym. Oh, sorry. Social
groups. And, whether it's salsa dancing group or college groups, other social events that you do outside, you don't want to really network at work because that's within work. You want to do something outside of that. Mm-hmm. You can network from your previous work and use that for your next work. But that's basically the gist and the idea.
Yeah, and what I want to remove the fog is that a lot of people think networking or to network that you have to be loud and charismatic and that power person. You don't actually have to do that because what you have to do is just be able to talk to someone. And just, this is what I like to do. Mm-hmm. And obviously, you could tell there's a very, very big, vast difference between me and Juan,
right?
What does that mean? We just have different personalities. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, I'm as passionate as he is mm-hmm. when you're talking to me about something that I'm passionate about.
Refer to the debate on salsa on 2 versus on 1.
Exactly.
Again, you don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be the most charismatic person. What you have to make sure is that you let people know what you're about. That's the important part of networking. Mm-hmm. Just let them know, I like this. Do you like that too?
Okay, no, cool. Bummer. Move away.
It's all right. Yes. Just say thank you for your time. Move on. And that's how you network. It really is that. And then as you build more events and people start recognizing you as an authority figure, they start talking to you. Oh, man, this was such a great event. Thank you for teaching. Thank you for hosting. How do I get involved?
Hey, I got this thing that I want you guys to look at.
Boom. No. Or like, so say that, like Juan, when I first went up to you about Salsa Loca, what happened? Do you remember? We're going to use our own personal experiences.
About Salsa Loca?
Yeah.
You mean at Unique?
Yeah.
We were talking about, hey, so what do you do?
I was a freshman. First time in college, I don't know nobody.
Yeah, and I say, hey, I'm part of the salsa club, and I go salsa dancing. here, you should check it out if you're interested. And I think the way that it worked for you, you were saying, yeah, I actually done that before in some other events like back in.
I grew up in LA, so all the quinces, you like you sit on the side and you act like you don't care, but you really do care because you want to dance with a girl, but whatever. And so that he just brought up like I'm with Salsa Loca, it's a salsa club. I was like, what's it about? And then he told me the interest, and then he invited me to actually go out.
Never thought he'd show
That's
up.
the biggest thing. You have to do a proposal or just invite someone to do something with you.
So moral of the lesson here is that networking. I'm better than he is because I got him into it.
Just talk.
Boom!
Just talk and invite. Talk and invite. Talk and invite. Talk and invite. Next question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Next question is,
Come on, Miss Producer.
where would it be a good area to start event promotion? And this is from Felipe from Tranquil Arts.
Tranquil Arts. What's up? Yeah. Another local dance group here. And by the way, the other people that we didn't shout out because we didn't ask if we could shout them out, or they said no.
You know who you are.
So the question is, where do you start promotions?
Where?
Yeah. How do you know where to start?
Where is
one?
the best place to start promotions?
I think it's similar to networking.
Mm-hmm.
Start promoting where you know people have similar interests as you do, or what you're trying to do.
So let's do a case study. Let's start something small.
All right.
You have an idea that you want to start doing a new social dancing for, let's say, Zouk.
Okay.
Where would you start?
I can't answer that question.
Why not?
Because actually no, I can. I would start that in LA, and not in, LA. I know they in Long Beach, the Queen Mary, they do a Zouk thing over there. And then also I think a little bit of North LA. There's some Zookers out there.
So the first thing he's saying is that you gotta find your audience.
Yeah, find the people who have similar interests to the Zouk. So that was the first thing I thought about, right? Where are the people? Where's the attention? You have to find and do research of where everyone's looking.
And so sometimes it's a little more risky. You can do it when there isn't any attention, but you have to be able to read in between the lines and see if like, hey, maybe there is a need for it, but there's nobody providing at the moment. And that's what we did with Bachata. On Bachata Conmigo, when we started doing our events, there was
8 years ago.
8 years ago, there was a need for it, and we just kind of like, hey, let's try this. And we got lucky because there wasn't a big bachata market here in Sacramento at that point.
Yeah, well, the thing is, what we also noticed was all the people who really enjoyed bachata, at least the ones we knew, were also people who were in college with us, with the dance clubs. And then what happened? We went to a bachata festival. And then we met more bachata dancers. And then we went to another bachata festival. And we're like, hey, we're doing this and this. We're doing Bachata Conmigo in Sacramento, West Sacramento. Are you guys interested? And then they all started showing up. And they all started knowing. Now, again, it goes back to networking. Talk to the people and then invite them out. Same thing with promotions. First step is find the attention, find where the people are, talk to them, and then invite them out.
Cool.
Next question is, what's the best way to promote marketing strategy or how to appeal to market, which you kind of answered, but maybe you can elaborate a little bit more.
The question was, how do you appeal?
So what is the most effective way to promote? To promote an event or a dance team, anything that they have? What is the best way to make it more effective?
Be genuine.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking about.
Don't be fake.
Like, be transparent in what you're offering and what you're trying to be.
And like we talked many other episodes before, is know the product that you have and what you're able to sell. Don't sell something that you don't have. Don't pretend like you're the most amazing thing in the world, because you're not. Guess what? There's a bunch of other people out there that are doing things that are similar to what you're doing and probably better. Be ready to learn lessons and be ready to fail.
And I'm gonna give you a tactical advice here. Create a mission statement. What is your mission? So that you know exactly what you should be doing every time you have to ask, like, why are we doing this? Oh, because this goes towards our mission. And then also have a philosophy. A philosophy is, why are you doing things the way you are doing them?
What's our mission, Rami?
Our mission for this? Our mission is just to talk and have a good time. To tell you the truth and to give advice. And, actually, if I want to be selfish, my mission is to get more name recognition by being able to be a resource for other people.
Our mission is to be a resource for other people.
See, I answered the question. Now, why? Well, the philosophy is why? Why do we want to be like that? Why are we doing all these things, Juan?
Thanks.
I gave you the answer too. I gave you my answer already.
Why do you want to do these things? Why do I want to do these things?
Mhm.
Because we want to have the conversation.
Oh, don't speak for me, man. Speak for yourself.
Because I want to have a conversation.
With me.
No.
Yeah, I'm so cool.
With everybody else out there.
All right.
And that's unfortunately
Mhm.
that maybe we haven't been able to reach to the rest of you guys. And we want to talk to everybody. We
Mhm.
want to see what you say, see what how you disagree with us.
Yeah, disagreeing's fun. Also, I'm very stubborn, so like
Yes.
it's fun when people actually put me on the spot
He actually
because
enjoys it.
no one really does that to me
Except for
on a
me.
daily basis. So I enjoy it when people fight back. Also, my reason, my why, is because I like to be useful for other people. That's like a personal thing.
Plus, we like to think that
You
we
know.
know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
even though we don't.
All right, so let's summarize this real quick. So practical advice I have is know your goal and know why that's your goal. And then what Juan was talking about is be genuine. Be who you are and let people know exactly who you are. Be transparent. So that's the best way to be able to promote and be consistent with it.
Boom. Do you got more questions?
Yes, 2 more.
2 more.
Sweet.
I like these questions. This is a fun episode.
All right, the next one is what would be your strategies for fundraising?
Okay.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Oh, all right. I think we talked about this on our last episode.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. When I was
We
wearing
are recording live.
Yeah. Why did I actually act in with that? Usually I never act in with that.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some strategies, Juan, that you like to do for fundraising?
Car wash.
Okay. That's an outdated way to
It's
fundraise.
It's
Juan.
like the worst way to fundraise nowadays.
Yeah.
Ways to fundraise.
No. Was it ways to fundraise or
Strategies, yeah.
Strategies
strategy?
to fundraise.
Because we were.
Sponsors.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to fundraise. Obviously,
Mhm.
the easiest, the least amount of work.
Mm-hmm.
Selling services that you may have.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to fundraise for a college club, for example,
Yeah.
and you have a dance team in the club, you can sell performances
Okay.
to private groups. You can
Mhm.
sell dance lessons to private groups.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you give them the caveat, hey, we're a student club and we're a nonprofit
Yeah.
and all that fun
Well,
stuff.
jumping on that, teaching lessons. So one of the easiest ways we fundraised when we were with Salsa Loca, we hit up all the student organizations, whether you're a Greek, whether you're a recreation club or a cultural club. Hey, if you guys need someone to teach or host a mixer for you, we could do it at this cost.
Yeah.
And we made money off of that.
We did. It
That's
was
an easy
actually
way. It was because we knew people wanted
Mhm.
an experience to be able to socialize with other people.
good. Guess what, guys? Latin culture, salsa dancing is actually pretty popular.
People
among
really like it. Now, the important part is to remember that they just want to have fun. They don't
Yes.
actually want to dance. They want to learn how to have a good time
Correct.
while dancing. Now, the other way, the strategy for me to fundraise is identify how much money you need, and then just start calling people. Start hitting them up and asking them would they be interested. And that's really it. And it's the hardest part is that courage to ask someone and show them that you're actually in a vulnerable state because you need help.
Yes.
And
worst
and
case
it's
scenario,
big
they'll say
ego, like they'll say no, and don't take it hard. Like it may not be a good time. What I like to say is, thank you, I understand this is not a good time. And then what you do is you ask for a referral. Do you know 2 people that would be interested in what we're trying to do here? And more often than not, they will give you that answer because
At
they
least one
want
person.
to help you
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, most people do want to help.
Yeah. So if they say no, find a referral.
Boom.
Next question.
number 5.
Last question. Dun, dun, dun. This better be a good question.
No pressure.
Who was this from? No shit.
How to attract new people?
How to attract new people like to your events as a promoter or
events.
This is a promoter season.
Mhm.
All right, Juan, you want to start off?
How
or
to
should I?
attract new people. There are 2 different ways that I can think of. One of them is having a consistent event that is always providing a certain amount of entertainment and fun. And word of mouth helps you to get new people into your event. The other way, and it's going to contradict what I just say, is changing it up so that you're always renovating and reinventing yourself as well.
Mhm.
So that you have something new to offer, so that it's not the same dull event. I guess that's not necessarily for getting new people, but more for retaining people. So scratch the second one. Let's go with just the first one. Having a consistent event that has an entertainment value.
Consistent event, yes. Entertainment value, yes. But I think that's the part where a lot of people forget what entertainment is.
Correct.
Because if you're dance related, your entertainment usually is teaching them how to dance, right? And then playing music. But the thing that a lot of people forget is that entertainment for the general public is not how to learn how to dance.
Correct.
The entertainment is the experience of learning a new dance.
They don't care about dancing, and that's one of those things that's kind of a topic of discussion in the social dancing community, because they say you're not a real instructor if you're not trained and you don't have the technique and all this other fun stuff. And for a dancer, that's probably correct. You don't have all that stuff. But if you're providing the entertainment value for somebody that doesn't know how to dance, then that's still a good thing, and you're still creating an environment of fun, which is the important part. That's what you're selling. You're selling fun.
Yeah.
So and the other thing that I'm gonna throw in there that is entertainment value is dancers, because a lot of the people that are non-dancers that go to these things, they go there to watch dancers. And so what do? Maybe you gather a group of good dancers and you let them in for free, and tell them, hey, you guys are gonna be dancing all the time, and you're gonna make us look good. And that's another way to get new people.
Yeah. And then the other way, I think the most important thing for anything to attract new people is that there needs to be some type of charismatic personality there. Like I'm sorry to no, I'm not sorry. No, I'm taking that back. No, sorry came out of my mouth. People like charisma. People are attracted to charisma. If you cannot speak in public and be attention grabbing, if you don't demand attention, people are not going to respond to you as well. So if you want to start pulling in people to your classes, you need to learn how to be charismatic. You need to know how to speak in public. You need to know how not to be afraid of saying the wrong thing, and you need to know how to move with the flow. So the biggest advice in that aspect, if you want to work on yourself as to become more charismatic, is to start do an improv class, or improv acting class, or Toastmasters class, or a debate class where you have to speak quickly and on your feet, because people want to see someone with confidence and not afraid to look at other people in the eyes.
Yes.
And talk.
And even if you're wrong, if you sound confident, they're gonna believe you.
Yep. So I think that's all the questions, right, Miss Producer?
I was gonna throw something else in there and I just forgot.
What?
I was gonna throw something else in there, but I forgot.
It means it wasn't good enough to top what I just said.
Yes.
All right. So, Miss Producer, thank you so much. You've been so involved in today's episode. We answered, I believe it was 5 or 6 questions. And it was a lot of fun for me. Was it a lot of fun for you, Juan?
It was okay.
It was okay. I want to keep answering questions like this, and I like, if you enjoy this and you have a question, please let us know. Go on our Facebook at Morbid Chats. Go on our websites, morbidchats.com.
Yes.
Or hit me up on Instagram, Romisunga, ROMISUNGA, or hit up Juan on Instagram, which is j.bear mixes.
You gonna let me talk now?
Go ahead.
And we actually, if you don't reach us on any of those things, we're gonna reach out to you. We're gonna start asking you guys questions, because that's what we do. Because it's fun. Thank you for watching the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember all the fun stuff that we do here, and stay classy, Sacramento.